we're breaking down a whole lot with LeBron and JR as they went into overtime in game one that, the critics are out with LeBron that he should have been more nurturing or a better teammate to JR. And I guess we're always putting it into, this same picture, and it's what would Michael Jordan have done if Dennis Rodman had done that. Now, I hate getting there because I know that Michael would have been angrier than LeBron was at JR because Mike would give his teammates the look. Mike could be mean-spirited to his teammates. So LeBron didn't nurture JR. Should we be roughing up LeBron after J.R. Smith has this boneheaded play and they're going into overtime and LeBron is still seething?
Absolutely not. It's hard for me to nurture someone who's making millions of dollars and should know time and score. I understand being a good teammate. That's one thing.
Yeah.
And giving someone the silent treatment, I think LeBron was in shock. Truthfully, if you look at what I'm seeing online, there was dead silence for a minute and a half on that Cavs bench. And then it turns out, he finds out that Ty Lue had a timeout. The Cavs had a timeout. There's a lot of blame to go along here, and it's a team game. The Cavs, along with LeBron James, lost that game. J.R. Smith did not lose that game because there's a lot of blame to go around. Number one, make a free throw, George Hill.
Yeah.
You waited your whole life to be in this moment, to get to the NBA Finals. That's not Tristan Thompson at the free throw line. You look like a deer in headlights. That free throw had no shot of going. So make a free throw, and we never talking about J.R. Smith. Number two, once you do miss the free throw, Ty Lue, you have a timeout. You should have been Usain Bolt and running all the way onto the court. The officials aren't going to give you a technical when you're out there running trying to call a timeout. You got caught up in the moment. Ty Lue needs to take a little bit of responsibility as well. You as a coach knew you had a timeout. And number one thing, as all players, when you're coming to the bench in last-second moments, the one thing, LeBron, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love, you're always saying, how many timeouts do we have left?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
We have 1 in the 20. So everyone should have been mentioning that in anticipation of a missed free throw from George Hill. As soon as the rebound was secure, everyone should have been calling timeout. Ty Lue should have been sprinting on the floor calling a timeout. So there's blame to go all the way around. It's like we always got to come back and be like, LeBron, well, this is what Michael would have done. Stop blaming LeBron. Dude scored 51 points and damn near had a triple-double, and you lose on the road. To me, there is no coming back. There is no coming back in this series when you let a game like that slip away. I thought they were going to come out with a little bit more resiliency in game two, a little bit more fight, but they didn't. Their heads, other than LeBron James, are gone. They're gone. It's hard to recover when you had the champs on the ropes and you let it slip away.
How would you have reacted?
I probably would have acted like LeBron. I probably would have hit JR, like when they're sitting on the bench next to one another, because you got to remember, you still have to prepare for overtime.
Yeah.
By this moment, they're getting ready for overtime. I probably would have hit them and said, all right, get your head back into it. Let's go. I probably would have done that and left it at that. But behind closed doors, once we got into the locker room, I probably would have went into a tirade then. Like, you half-wit. What the hell are you thinking? How could you not? I probably would have been a little bit more crazy in the locker room.
Did you ever do that to a teammate?
No, not in public. You never do that where everyone is watching, because once you step on the court, there are a million cameras on you, and you just can't show up your teammate in public. Now, behind closed doors, that's different. You can get in people's faces, but you never want to embarrass your teammate because, again, I revert back, it's a team game. You need JR. You need Kevin Love. You need Thompson. You need Kyle Korver. So to berate and to belittle in public where people are watching, the silent treatment, I think LeBron and the rest of the Cavs were a little bit in shock, like, I can't believe we blew this game. But you never want to belittle a teammate in public in front of everyone. Behind closed doors, you can be a little bit more demonstrative. But I think LeBron was in shock. And again, it always reverts back to he gets the blame.
I know.
It's not right. It's not cool, man. It's not cool.
Like JR makes the mistake. Tyronn Lue doesn't call timeout, but somehow it's on LeBron because he wasn't nice to J.R. Smith in the huddle.
Nice to a guy that's making $16 million a year that should know time. Look, you're playing in Oracle near Silicon Valley. They've got the biggest scoreboards in the it's the most digital tech arena maybe ever. How can you not know what the score is?
Oh, God.
How can you not know that it's tied? It's the Oracle.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.